Hello VC, John K here, John K Techhead from Berlin. I have to do a new video because I have quite a lot of records to show once again. Yeah, this is the bands, and those are only my new jazz, funk, soul, Latin, international soundtrack purchases because I have ordered some techno records too, which I have to do a new video probably in the next days. A reminder, I have a contest running, which is actually a thread contest. This is our new record called Da Baptism. It's an EP. You can win this. I'm gonna post a link below um, so you can have all the information. My contest is about if you are a music inventor, how will you invest for the future? I mean, it's a very interesting topic. I think I haven't received any replies yet, so hopefully with this reminder, some people are going to start doing replies. Check out the link below. I'm wondering about reissues. I'm wondering about if some records gonna be valuable in the future, and I'm sure that everyone can share his opinion. I'm very interested on this because you're gonna notice here too that I'm buying a lot of reissues and especially Blue Note reissues. So I need your help and your opinion regarding those records, if they're gonna be valuable in the future. Berlin is a very good city for records so far. The only problem is that it's not that easy to find first copies in reasonable prices, especially in the record shops. But there are some bargains, sorry, in the flea markets, which I'm going periodically to try to find cool stuff. I'm gonna start with Blue Note finds. As I told you before, I'm trying to collect the most that I can from the label. Of course, it's not easy to uh, hunt down the original pressings of Blue Note, but I found one copy, and I'm sure that some of you are gonna be jealous of that. This is the first copy of Herbie Hancock's Imperial Ice. Um, what can I say about this record? This is a masterpiece. This is totally classic. Blue Note Records. The song Cantaloupe Island Jazz Standard is on this record. I only listened it once yet, but I think that I definitely need to listen to this masterpiece again. Highly recommended. If you don't know, this record is one of Blue Note's must-haves for my opinion. The thing is that it's not easy to find it. Even the reissue, it's a little bit not easy to find. I remember last year it was reissued or something like that, and it was everywhere, but I didn't grab it. But happily now I found this on eBay. Not in the best condition, the cover, but I can't leave it behind. I'm obsessed with Blue Note Records, and very good price. Herbie Hancock masterpiece record. Continuing with some Blue Note stuff, this is one of my favorite Blue Note artists called Kenny Dorham. I was listening to this EP yesterday, and God, it's fantastic. I mean, only three tracks on this record: Kenny Dorham, Joey Henderson on tenor sax, Herbie Hancock on piano, Anthony Williams, a young drummer this time on the drums, and this is so fresh. I mean, this is a mixture between Latin and Blue Note avant-garde stuff. Totally amazing. Una Mas, this is the reissue. It's not that easy to find, even the reissue. But give it a try, totally worth it. One of my favorite Blue Note records, for sure. My second Kenny Dorham favorite LP. My first one, and you really need to dig it out if you don't have it, is Afro Cuban by Kenny Dorham, but this is also a great listen. Una Mas. I'm gonna continue with one total classic, Blue Note recording. This is the 75 years reissues of Blue Note, which are released those days. This is Midnight Blue, jazz standard. Kenny Burrell is a guitarist, jazz guitarist, and this thing is a masterpiece. It was on my wish list for so many times. It's still silly, but it's a jazz standard. If you don't know it, which I don't believe it's the case, check it out. Midnight Blue by Kenny Burrell, amazing stuff. One of my favorite trumpet players, and also one of my favorite Blue Note artists, Lee Morgan, with Jackie McLean on saxophone, Hank Mobley, Sendai Walton, Paul Chambers, and Billy Higgins. This is Charisma by Lee Morgan, the reissue of Blue Note, Gatefold. Great album. I'm not sure if it is his best album, because he has a lot of stuff, a lot of really nice stuff actually, Lee Morgan, and I believe this is my 8th record of him. I think it will be a good idea to do a Blue Note recommendation video, like separate some standards with some less known records which I can recommend to you, because my Blue Note catalog is growing, which is very good actually. One last Blue Note find. This is a well-known classic too, by the Horace Silver Quintet. This is Song for My Father, reissue again. One more amazing Blue Note find, really. There is one more by him, but it's highly recommended. Can't remember the title right now. It's on my wish list. Maybe my next jazz update, I'm gonna show it to you. Two flea market finds. I was on a flea market today and just found them in front of me, very cheap, and I grabbed them. First of all, Motown, Four Tops, Yesterday's Dreams. First copy on Motown. You know, this is the typical Motown sound, R&B with, you know how it sounds, you know, the Four Tops. I also found this, also on Motown, Jackie Jackson, same title, yeah, 1973 on Motown, first copy, cheap find. This is more like ballad, R&B, love songs, but still a good listen. I was listening to it some hours ago and I enjoyed it. I also find this today, Herbie Mann. I really like him, and this is the Star Collection, the German pressing series, something like a best of Herbie Mann. Yeah, why not? I have like 4 or 5 of his LPs. He's a nice instrumentalist. Yeah, let's continue with some masterpieces. I'm collecting lots of classic records. One of them is this by Herbie Hancock, The Headhunters. I don't think I need to speak a lot about this record, but just in case you don't know this stuff, please check it out, because you are missing one of the best funk jazz LPs. Yeah, this is, I think this was an 80s reissue or something. Yeah, it's not an original copy, it's out on CBS. One more classic. I'm sure that you know this stuff, but if you don't know it, go and check it out. Curtis Mayfield, the album Curtis, Gatefold, soul, R&B, yeah, more soul. My personal favorite Curtis Mayfield record. This is a masterpiece. The song Move On Up. is on this thing, and it's very political, very deep, relaxing music with meaning. This is the 180-gram reissues. Um, yeah, great stuff. Maybe one of the not so well-known records by Donald Byrd. This is his later stuff. I think this is released in 1978. Yeah, this is Donald Byrd. Thank you for funking up my life. Great listen. I posted on the Vinyl Community Facebook page, and some guys knew about this record. I personally bought it like a blind buy, but it's totally worth a listen. Yeah, out on Elektra, Donald Byrd. Now some records that I found because some guys was recommending them in the VC. I think it was Champ Sound, but I'm not that sure. By the way, Champ Sound is one of my favorite people to watch lately. I totally agree with him musically, and lots of the things that he's showing, I'm adding it to my wish list. So Champ Sound, just in case you're watching this, cheers from Berlin, cheers to Australia, cheers to everybody actually. I'm watching lots of videos the last weeks, and this is always a good and a bad thing because, okay, you know, we are interacting each other and we're staying in touch and we are checking out other people's opinions on records, but the things that you are discovering and the wish lists are getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. Anyway, this is the record that he was showing. I think that he was showing an original copy. This is a reissue on the actual label, fantastic label by Access. This thing called Blaze. What can I say about this record? Didn't have the time to listen to it completely on vinyl, but I streamed it a little bit online and it was fantastic. This is more like free jazz with words and poems on it. Maybe it's not the ideal record if you're not familiar with jazz at all, but it's a little bit free, but fantastic record. And I think that James Battery showed this also the last month or something. Hello James. Oh, what else? Yeah, a soundtrack here. Fantastic killer soundtrack. Hell's Bells. This is a soundtrack from American film, beside American film actually. I think this was released in the 70s. Yeah, check it out. Hell's Bells. This is more like Tarantino music. Amazing killer soundtrack, really. I couldn't believe that a bad movie like that can have a so fantastic soundtrack. Maybe one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, or at least for sure it's in the top 4. Killer stuff, Hell's Bells. Check it out. A Latin record find, which you know, I love Latin music. This is the reissue of Pucho and the Latin Soul Brothers. This is Jungle Fire. I was listening to that yesterday and it's a hell of a fantastic record. Highly recommend it. If you like Latin funk, yeah, on Beat Goes Public Records. Very nice label also for jazz, funk and funk Latin records. Check it out. And I also like the cover with a lion, tiger. Yeah, I think it's a lion. One more Latin find. This is an original copy after all. I told you it's not easy to find original copies here in Berlin, but I did, by Mongo Santa Maria, Feeling Alright. This is more like Mongo Santa Maria typical sound. Mongo Santa Maria is a percussionist, out on Atlantic, first copy. I think this stuff isn't reissued yet, but you can find some covers of well-known songs like Fever, Feeling Alright, Sunshine of Your Life. Check out the tracklist. Mongo Santa Maria. And now a Latin record, Afro-Latin actually. Record, maybe the best record of the bands, at least from the Afro-Latin stuff. This is a reissue, but amazing, highly recommended record by Sabu Martinez. If you don't know him, go and check it out. The originals are very, very expensive. This was a cheap reissue and 100% worth it. Afro Temple. This is a little bit spiritual, free. It's deep with lots of poems on it, and really hard to describe, but amazing record. Afro Temple by Sabu Martinez. Go check it out and you will remember me. I've got some more. This is something that it was on my wish list. I was very surprised that I found this on a record shop in front of me the other day, and this is by the Wild Magnolias. Funk, Afro thing. This is the first copy on Polydor. One more issue from a well-known artist. This is a very good album by Billy Withers, Still Bill. I've got 2 more LPs by him. I'm not sure this is his best stuff, but Lonely Town, Lonely Street is a classic song by Bill that I really like it, so I grabbed the whole album. Also there is Who Is He and What Is He to You in here, and some other well-known songs. This is a soul artist, Bill Withers, quite well known. I really liked him, so I just ordered online the issue of this album. A classic LP by Alice Coltrane. This is Eternity, one of her best albums for sure, in the top 3. I personally like Another More, which I also ordered online. I'm waiting for it, but this is amazing free jazz with the harp, amazingly played by Alice Coltrane. The reason I'm a big fan of harp, actually, especially when it comes to jazz or free jazz, but the reason I was not discovering yet Alice Coltrane is that I'm a big fan of Dorothy Aspe, but now I'm starting to get to Alice Coltrane stuff, and it's amazing, highly recommended album by Alice Coltrane. An album that I wanted to discover, actually I want to discover more of Quincy Jones' discography. This is one of his most well-known albums, I think, at least that's the thing that the guy in the record store told me, and I grabbed it. It was cheap. I'm gonna give it a listen. Didn't have the time to check it out yet, but I will definitely do. And if you can recommend me Quincy Jones' best LPs, especially his earlier stuff, not his disco stuff. I think Hello Dude is more of his later stuff, which I got it. But please do in the comments below. I want to do a small research on Quincy Jones. This is Smackwater Jack. And the last find, still sealed. This was a double LP released on Ubiquity Records. This is a well-known album. It was a hit, at least one song of here, the Bang Bang, the cover of Tarantino's um, track, Monophonics, amazing funk. Not It's not a new release, but it's the last years, so it's kind of new. And this thing is the evidence that good funk music as is also released till today. You don't have to go back to the 70s. There are some alternatives of current music. Monophonics are one of them. Check it out on Ubiquity Records. Double LP, killer stuff, still sealed. I'm gonna listen to it in the next 10 minutes, I'm sure. Well, that's it for now. VC, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I'm very interested to see you reply on my contests. I personally gonna do a drawing and send my personal record, my personal EP to a lucky winner. Just check the information in the link below on my original announcing video of the contest. This is our new EP, Smoky Clear White LP, Da Baptism 01. Yeah, hope you enjoyed what you saw, and see you soon with an electronic and techno video update. Cheers, enjoy your weekend, bye.